your journey, Keeper. You and the staff are nearly connected. Are you ready to proceed?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Back so soon?
Alethea, I know I wasn't gone long in the Animus, but I couldn't wait.
I've been thinking about whether or not I should let you continue, and I have my answer, but I'm afraid you won't like it.
Don't tell me I can't go into the third simulation.
I'm sorry, Layla. I made a miscalculation, and I factored you in when it was a mistake to do so. I see that clearly now. It's time for you to leave Atlantis.
You can't do this. Not now! I've seen Elysium and the Underworld. You can't take that away!
If I'd known this reality would go the direction it did, you wouldn't have seen any of it. You're too human. Your DNA has succumbed to the corrupting nature of the staff.
Listen, I know the bleeding effect is real, and accessing Deimos' memory did affect me. But I've studied Isu artifacts. This is the last stage of my trials. When it's over, my DNA will be able to overcome the staff's control.
Perhaps. But you won't see that through. My simulations are closed to you.
I'm really sorry, Alethea. For everything up until now. You had such high hopes for me.
I did, yes. But that was my own fault. I should never have let you go down this path.
No, that's the thing. You were right. You saw something in me that I'd be the one to bring balance. And I still can if you let me.
Even if I were to let you in, your doctor is dead.
If I could take that back, I would. But I can't. And I have to keep going.
From her calculations, your body wouldn't be able to withstand the simulations.
My body is fine. The staff kept Alexios alive for thousands of years. I've got a protection guarantee.
Your mind is a different story altogether. You don't have the sense to see its degradation.
When you break it down, this staff heals, Alethea. I could come out of this smarter, more in control. Invincible.
That's quite a leap in logic.
Just let me see for myself. Please.
Go.
Oh my god, thank you. You won't regret this. Here we go.
I'll see you inside.
That's enough!
No need to shout. This isn't your domain, brother.
Hades has nothing left to offer you. You are never meant to stay here, nor Elysium. You didn't belong on Kefalonia, and you didn't belong in Sparta. I can offer you a place you do belong. It's time you finally found it. Atlantis awaits.
Anywhere's better than here.
I won't forget this. No!
There's no need for that here. You're safe.
I've heard that before.
This place isn't like any other you've been. There's no Persephone, no Hades.
Just you.
Just me. The Castis Vasilevs, the Grand Adjudicator of all Atlantis. But to you, I am Poseidon. What I'm offering you, Keeper of the Staff, is a place at my side. Join me as my Castis. Welcome home.
This place is the real Atlantis. I mean, it's intact. I thought this city was destroyed.
Every 7 years, our great city begins a new cycle, if judged to be imperfect.
And who's the judge?
Before your arrival, it was my decision alone. Now that I have you at my side, I intend for this cycle to last an eternity.
If you're the Dikastis Vasilevs, you expect me to be...
The Castis, the judge. Be my hand in laying and enforcing judgment in Atlantis.
Well, I must warn you that I'm not always right.
I was both surprised and encouraged by your actions in the underworld. Fortunes were exchanged in response to your choices. But trust that I learned your reverence to justice is true.
Hades must have told you about my staff.
He didn't have to. As is the way with all heroes, your journey has become the stuff of Atlantean legend.
Then you know my staff is the reason I'm here. I need to learn how to master it.
This land is a paradise of power for those with Isu devices, but all in good time.
So you expect me to live among you? A home among gods?
Gods? We are much more than the human conception of gods. Your father called us the ones who came before. But as Alethea told you, we are the Isu.
You know about my staff, Pythagoras, and Alethea. I'm starting to feel very watched.
Your trials in both Elysium and the Underworld. No, your triumphs there are known to us.
My trials forced me into rebellion. They made me face the dead. My hardships make me a good Dikastis?
We don't always choose our path, but in this case, your blood shows for you. You possess both DNA strands, the best of humans and Isu. I have no doubt that you are our mutual future.
It's an honor. Where do I start?
Humans have five senses to understand the world around them. We have been blessed a sixth. Knowledge. Ah, no. It is not merely your vision of the ego. The essence of that sense sleeps now, but it can be awoken in Atlantis. Your stuff is more than a key. It's a bridge between who you are now and who you must become.
And if I fully awaken this sixth sense, I'll have mastered the staff.
That and more. Come, let me show you.
I accessed power sources in Elysium and the underworld. They helped my knowledge, I think. But they haven't changed my senses.
In Atlantis, you'll find the sources that awaken your new sense much more concentrated. Not only will your knowledge grow here, but it will thrive. You'll find 3 such sources once you leave this palace. You know them as Keeper's Insides.
Doesn't look like anyone can get through.
It's blocked to those who haven't full access to our knowledge. Find the source of that knowledge within this palace. Try to pass through once you do.
Hello, Leia.
Alethea? What are you doing in here?
You needed intervention. I couldn't stop you physically, but perhaps I can make you understand through technical means.
No, I've got this. Stay out of it.
Strange. But it feels like the staff is becoming a part of me. I think I'm starting to understand. It's like I can feel Isu memories and hear their wisdom. Now I know what you meant about the sources being more concentrated. I feel different.
Many things are different here, Dicastes. You'll discover that in time. Atlantis awaits you. I have one rule that is absolute. Our technology cannot be used on my human civilians. Their bodies cannot withstand the power. The Isu know this above all.
So, I'm free to go. What task should the Dicastes do first?
Even Atlantis is not a perfect society. It yearns for balance. so be that balance. Then when your role as guide to the people is fulfilled, it may well be perfection. Don't worry. You've already earned my respect, which is a trial in itself.
The Castis. His Eminence Atlas humbly requests that you join him at his Doma to discuss a matter of grave importance.
Right. I'll make sure to stop by. His Eminence? This place has more kings than Sparta.
I'm not quite sure yet if how good it is, because I've literally just started like 20 minutes ago. I've just seen the intro so far. So I'm still in the process of figuring that out. But it looks amazing. What do we got? Yeah, I'm from Norway. That's me. This is probably something big. Stick to the inner circle for now. Yeah, you should be able to play it. I woke up like around 6:30 and I looked at my PS4 and it was available. So you should be able to play it if you just look at it. No, it was available as soon as I woke up today.
What's this?
It's like 11 gigabyte
message.
download or something like that, so. Alright. I think the only thing that's not available is the final quest line. I think there's like an additional final quest line that's gonna come next month, I think, if I remember right. Alright, what do we get here? What is that? Huh. Okay. Oh, I'm so used to playing New Game Plus now, so I don't have a certain ability I have in that. Oh. Hello. Might get that though, if I get enough skill points throughout this. This guy is freaking peeing in the bushes. Even the ice dude does that. What the hell? Oh, they found me, did they? Oh probably kill the guy over there, just in case. I just need that thing. I would get the fast travel point, but I want to stick to the inner circle for now. Faster here. Find out. Okay, this place is awesome. Alright. Can I go over here and take a picture? Actually, no, let's take it from over here. Dome of Atlas. Oh, I need to be here anyway, so I might as well. I've heard the from what I've heard before it even came out, the ending is supposed to be like extremely good. So I've been really excited for this one to come out. All I've been doing the last week while waiting for it actually is playing New Game Plus to this game, so
Huh. Your
this is
Atlas
my regular
ready?
save file though, because I haven't gotten to
I thank you for coming
the end of the game
I'm
on
sure
New Game
you're
Plus
very
yet,
busy.
because I'm taking
the
my
burden my
sweet
father
time.
gave you is not a light one.
Your messenger told me it was urgent.
Gravely urgent, indeed.
Well, here I am.
It's my brothers, the Archons. They have issues with the human populations under their control. Tensions between Isu and humans are mounting. Without order, the problems will grow severe.
I'll try to use my position to help them where I can.
Find Hadiros, Amphiris, and Azeas. Through your shining example, I hope they learn the valuable lessons in discipline they so desperately need.
And if I help them, you're hoping it'll maintain the peace between Isu and humans.
That's the plan. Poseidon should have known they weren't ready for the responsibility an Archon bears. But that's his failing.
Holy crap, okay.
Tell me about Gadiros.
You'll find him near the arena, hard at work planning his next exhilarating
Arena,
spectacle,
eh?
I'm sure.
What should I know about Amphiris?
He's probably off terrorizing people near the fortified Doma of Ochtonos. Make sure you don't sneak up on him. He's quite jumpy.
What about Azais? Who is he?
You'll find dear Azais wherever there is humanitarian work to be done. I heard there were some issues near the Doma of Amphiris.
We have Archons where I'm from. Do they fulfill the same duties?
They are charged with overseeing and ruling the humans of Atlantis. Ensuring all live comfortably and peacefully. A job at which I fear they're failing.
There always seems to be unrest between the two races. The Underworld and Elysium were no different.
Time passes and tensions keep building. I expected my father to handle it. But Atlantis grows steadily worse, and no one wants to see what could happen if precautions are not taken.
I'll find the Archons and make sure their problems are taken care of.
What the hell was that? Anyway. Is there actually anything outside here or not? Guess not. Well, let's see what this is. I have a theory what this is gonna be, but let's find out. Yeah, it looks amazing. Let's see, is there an entrance over here? Yes, there is. Okay. Morning, Mikey. How you doing? I had a feeling this was the forge. And I'm gonna have to do some stuff in here eventually. Might as well check it out. Whoa. Yeah, it's like 10 past 8 right now. It is very early. But I couldn't wait to start playing this game. Or this DLC, so let me get here. Phobo skin. Oh, you can buy crafting materials. That's pretty sweet.
See you later.
AM. It's 10 past 8 AM. I literally just woke up and started playing this game. Where should we go first? Let's go this way. I'm assuming at some point during the night, because I literally just woke up less than 2 hours ago and started downloading it. So it must have come out during the night at some point, but I'm not sure when, because obviously I was asleep. Please tell me I can climb some of these walls. Else I'm gonna be really annoyed. Nope. Okay then. Let's go over to the rock walls. That makes more sense. That's one thing I don't like about ISO architecture sometimes, is that you can't freaking climb. It gets kind of annoying. I'm not sure if there's like any specific region times for this DLC to come out. You might have to wait until the morning before it's out in like your specific region. I'm assuming times for it coming out is region based. How do I get up there? That does not right. Must be from over there somewhere. Climb this. Okay, that solves the problem. There's also a side quest nearby, so... What the hell is that? So many new icons in this one. Okay, viewpoint is up there. Yeah, it's probably gonna be out closer to like the early times. Oh, that's one of the knowledge sequence level knowledge sequence 2 acquired. Okay. Let's go pick up this. Yeah, I hate waiting for stuff when it's already out for other people. It's the worst. definitely looks smaller than the last DLCs, though.
That's the murderer!
Assassinate. What?
I didn't do it!
Stop her before she kills again!
Let's see what this quest says. What's this one? Alright, just kill him, okay.
Leave me alone!
I need to stop hitting them when they're doing that.
Want to tell me what that was all about?
No. I'll be fine. The Castis! You can make this all go away! My name is Lira, and you're...
I'm assuming a lot of people are
You.
just gonna rush
You've
the
helped so many people here.
rush the
Amazing
story.
and wonderful and powerful and you're here.
I mean, if you play a game like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you know, I
Thank
don't
you.
see the point of rushing the
nice of
story because the
You
game
deserve
is so
all the
freaking
praise and
huge.
more.
They called you a murderer. You don't seem the type.
Also, it's
but
a
that's the
lot of fun
Castis,
playing
I'm
this game.
sure.
They're sure I'm responsible for what happened to that poor family.
I think I've been playing this game
They said
about
it's like the
non-stop
other
for about
murders,
2
but
weeks
I
now.
couldn't live with myself,
Just
I swear.
between
Please, please
the
clear
other
my name.
DLC content and
Where
New Game
were you when
Plus.
the family was murdered?
If it happened last night like they said, I was here trying to sleep.
Oh man, the new
Although
Star Wars
lately
is gonna
it's
be
been
fun.
restless,
I'm looking
filled
forward
with
to that.
strange dreams. It's always the
I need
same
to
one, over
pre-order
and
that
over.
still. I'll
Were
do
you
it
alone?
eventually.
Well, yes, I've been so tired lately, I decided to stay in.
You said something about other murders.
This was the third time. I just don't understand why they blame me. I don't have the stomach to do that.
I'll find out what really happened. Just point me in the direction of the attack.
Just down the road, not too far from here.
If I were you, I'd hide until I return.
Ah, good idea. Thank you. You truly are a great de Castis.
You can do this on the way. Need ISU knowledge anyway, I'm assuming. There's like a bunch of games I'm waiting for later this year, so I need to figure out what comes out first. Up there. I mean, there is new Star Wars game, there is Final Fantasy VIII Remaster, new Pokemon games. And they all come out around the same time as well, so that's gonna be interesting.
They'll be on high alert here.
Careful here. Why is there always a guy peeing in the frickin' bush in these games? Stop peeing in bushes. Okay. There's that and that. True. It's just so funny running around seeing people peeing all over the place. You struck. Oh shit. Hello. Oh, it's that Straka. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Wait, what? Oh, it's up there, okay. No, yeah. Scan easy data cache. Yeah, I always do the optional stuff first. Also, there's a trophy for killing a certain amount of people with a certain ability, which... Huh. Okay. But yeah. I'd rather do side stuff first so I can get more ability points and stuff like that. We need to go over there. I'm not sure if it's best to jump off here, but fuck it. Oh, it's only... Guess we'll go for the side quest, see what's going on. On this character, I'm only level 74, so I guess I never bothered to really fully grind out level 99. So I'm a bit shorter on ability points and stuff. Maybe, but I like using this. I like using this one because you get the extra crit damage for it. Or the crit chance, rather. What's going on here?
Someone around here saw what happened last night.
Is this about what happened last night?
How do you know?
It's all everyone's talking about.
Just go on Odyssey on the main screen and press down and just go straight to DLC content from there.
I saw it from
That's what I do.
Heard it too. Its howl will never leave my mind.
You saw a wolf?
Beast is more like it. If you see it, run!
I'll be careful.
A wolf? That sounds interesting.
Ah, the great Ligastis. What did I do to deserve
It's kind of funny how people in
the
regular humans in Atlantis look like humans from frickin' Athens.
I thought that was meant to be handled already.
You mean the mob harassing that woman?
I've said enough.
I understand your hesitation, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. I'll make sure whoever or whatever did this is punished.
You've already met the guilty one.
Lyra? You agree with the mob?
Of course I do. I'm the one who told them it was her. I saw her last night, bloody and in a frenzy.
It was dark. How do you know it was her?
I know what I saw.
These footprints track the blood out of the house. Whoever murdered them left this way.
Wow. Have you tried restarting your PS4? Hold on, let me finish this investigation and see if it's the thing that's broken.
This bloody cloth doesn't match the mother or daughter's robes. It must have come off the murderer.
Let me see.
I should return to Lyra and let her know what I found.
Yeah, it works fine for me. So maybe it's just you need to restart, yeah. Confront Lyra, okay.
Well, did you find out what happened?
The evidence I found was conflicting.
Tell me.
Two people saw what happened. One woman heard a wolf howling, but a man said he saw you, covered in blood, and leaving the family's house.
He's lying!
Or mistaken. It was dark, so it could have been anyone. There's more. The killing blows weren't made by a weapon.
Then by what?
It almost looked like claw marks. And then there was this piece of cloth. It didn't match the clothes of anyone there.
That's mine. How did it get there? Someone wants me to look like I was responsible. Tell me the truth, de Castis.
Yeah, let's go with the beast.
Whether it was a wolf or something else.
Give her the benefit
clear
of
it
the
wasn't
doubt, you
Of
know.
course it wasn't, but why would someone make it seem like I'm the murderer?
We'll figure that out together. After I kill the beast.
You're going to kill it?
What other choice is there? Do you want another mob after you?
No, of course not. I've just always hated the killing of animals.
If I don't kill it now, it will kill someone later.
I have a friend who can keep me safe while you end this.
I need to find the beast and kill it before it grows bloodthirsty again.
Up there, huh? This reminds me of a multiplayer map in Assassin's Creed 3 for the PS3. Oh.
This is no ordinary wolf.
Ow. Oh. Let's just finish this bit. The only thing I don't like about the spear is the overpowered attack.
Lyra.
Oh wow. So it was her. Huh. She is a wolf. That's interesting.
It was me. What am I?
I've seen this before. A Minotaur, a Cyclops, a Gorgon. All were humans possessed by powerful Isu devices. The only way I could stop them was by killing them. But you're able to change back. Somehow, you're different.
I don't remember coming here. Or why?
If I had to guess, that side of you knew it was caught. Maybe it thought coming out here was the only choice it had.
That side of me. I've had dreams lately of being in a bright room, tied down, pain throughout my body. But now, I think that all really happened. I did kill them then. I don't remember it, but it was me, wasn't it? If you knew you would harm people again, and you could never control yourself, never stop, would you?
Would I what?
Jump?
Ooh. That's a tricky question, honestly. I honestly don't know what I would do.
If I lost control of myself and knew I'd never get it back, I'm not sure what I'd do.
I thought so. This is the only way. If I'm to die, I want to be the one to decide when that happens.
You don't need to do this.
The choice was made for me. I can't go on after what I've done, and what I'd likely do again. Thank you for everything.
Huh. Guess that stops the attacks at least, but I feel bad for the girl, to be honest.
She didn't deserve this.
That was an interesting little side quest. Go circle by circle here, I suppose.
Done to her. Wasn't her fault.
I'm assuming there is a way to get more Isu knowledge, because so far I got picked up a few Isu things and there's like barely gotten any from it.
Isu technology can and will change whoever isn't strong enough to command it. That explains your own aggression, then.
I'm still me. I'm not as weak as you think I am.
There's a lot of these just city areas here, I'm noticing. I mean, I don't mind, but would have been nice to have some more stuff to do in some of the areas too. Now, what we got down here? That's a door. Yeah, I won't be able to walk in here, will I? Nope. Level 2 required. Alright. Oh, there's a main story quest right over here. See what... Oh. We'll have to be back here later. Seems like you're basically cut out from a lot of stuff unless you have certain ISO knowledge in this DLC. Which is kinda like the last DLC with the underworld armor, but kind of annoying. There. Yeah, I should be able to climb that.
Is Azais a physician and an archon?
Let's see what this guy's all about.
We have to stay here a little longer. The Archon said.
What have I missed? What must I do?
Azais, you have your hands full.
Vigastis, you're a welcome sight. The only one I've had in some time.
So many sick. I'm surprised anything can spread in a place as advanced as this.
It's shocking. Nothing I have tried will cure the sick or stop the pathogen spreading. I've lost so many already.
When did you first notice people were getting sick?
At the start of this cycle, it began quite slowly and I didn't think much of it. But then the cases grew rapidly day by day. The more that fell sick, the faster the pathogen spread.
You seem really worried. Have you ever seen a sickness like this before?
No. There are many odd phenomena during this cycle. Plant dying, strange insects, and animal attacks. I worry about what this could signify.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to stop the sickness. Tell me what you need.
Well, there was a device
Consus.
being worked on by a scientist named Consus. Its intention was to rapidly heal injuries and eradicate disease.
Was?
His device is missing. Scientists here have tried to replicate it based on the schematics, but it's still in the experimental phase, and it hasn't been tested on humans.
So it may not work.
That's not the biggest issue.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Poseidon has outlawed the use of our technology on humans. I fear that if we don't act quickly, the pathogen will spread across Atlantis.
If you think this healing device can help the sick, then I'll make sure you have it.
The wisdom of an issue, but the compassion of a human. You were a good choice for Vigastis. You'll find the device in one of the issue laboratories, in the Consus archive.
Well, there's a viewpoint on the way. So we get that. Something about this part seems familiar. I don't know. Wait, what is it? Oh, there it is. Guess. Oh, that's gonna be an annoying climb. Okay. Royal Mountain up beside him. That's one thing to call it. Viewpoints have probably always been my favorite part about Assassin's Creed games. Always loved viewpoints. Tower of Intuition. I really hope in the next Assassin's Creed game that they still put its make an ability so you can jump off at anything and not take fall damage. Because that's one thing I really enjoy about this game. So weird going back to Origin or earlier game without falling damage. Oh, let's see.
Best stay out of sight.
Doesn't seem to be a lot of enemies around here. Oh, never mind. That's why, because they're all freaking asleep. No, I really wish I had Rush Assassinate. Really don't get a lot of ISO knowledge for these things. At least if you're gonna get all the way up to full. That's like insane. I'm gonna have to kill these or else they're gonna be annoying when I do torches. Just wait until that guy passes by. Oh, he's gonna go to sleep. Okay. That makes my job a lot easier. Oh, of course.
Just die!
As long as no statues can activate, because those things are fucking annoying. Come on.
The device has a
Oh, come on, really?
must be inside.
Can I even? Oh, I can. Okay. Wait, hang on. Let's scout this from the outside. Come on.
Death is coming for you!
You know, unresponsive sometimes. Oh shit. Of course. Stupid statues.
You're dead!
Must be a reason for this. It's not. This must be what I'm after. Oh, adamant ingots.
This metal is
Okay.
heavy.
I
Here's
do know I need those.
the forge of Atlantis. This can be used to create weapons. I have to find this place.
There's some more stuff here? I'm curious. Oh, well, this looks familiar.
An ISU device. It's like nothing
That's
I've
the
ever
thing
seen.
from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Oh, are we gonna be seeing all of these old things? Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Oh no, I'm in the hostile area, aren't I? But damn, I just got really excited, if that's really the case.
I don't understand how this glowing cloth is going to heal the sick. I hope Azais is right. I've brought the, glowing cloth you've asked for.
It's a nanotech matter regenerator, in fact, but you have it. I can't believe it. Now then, let's see what this thing can do.
Azais, what the fuck did you do?
I thought I had calibrated correctly. Oh no, what have I done? I killed this poor human. The device doesn't work, and you stole it against Poseidon's laws. What do we do now?
This device is your only chance of stopping the sickness. You need to keep trying.
Yes, you're right. Not trying will just mean more innocent lives are lost. I think if I make some adjustments, I can get it to function on humans correctly.
Everyone seems to be looking much better. Well, almost everyone.
The device still needs work, but it has incredible potential. Poseidon won't be happy that we broke his law, but I'm glad you were the one to do it and not me. In any case, I'm eternally grateful for your help. Thank you.
Yeah, sometimes it's just the library and all that stuff can be really buggy. Hope it works for you later though.
That's one Archon helped. I hope they're not all this intense.
On the bright side, this DLC actually is pretty fun so far. The only thing that's a bit annoying is the thing that blocks you from entering a lot of locations, but that's kind of like the Hades DLC, where you have to get the armor before you can enter a lot of places. So keep exploring. I shall find all the stuff I need. I barely have anything in my inventory. Gear capacity 100 out of 350. I actually dismantled stuff before I started this DLC. Can I enter this one? Oh, I can. Nice. Alright. Let's go back outside. Let me see.
I should be extra careful in this area.
There's one up there. There's also a guy up there. Almost up one level of ISU knowledge. Another ingot. Ingots are always nice. This looks like an office. This definitely looks like an office of some kind. It's kind of interesting. See that guy over there? I left torches and one treasure. Over there. Oh, there's two guys. No, see a second. Right. Let's destroy these things. Sweet. You know, I'm gonna get Rush Assassinate. Because I'm really missing it. I'm so used to having it due to New Game Plus. I actually know what happens to Juno after Syndicate, and it's really stupid the way they deal with her. Basically, everything with the Juno storyline gets resolved in the comics. So they didn't even bother to put Syndicate is, in terms of the games, Syndicate is basically the end of the Juno chapter, which is really dumb. So in order to figure out what actually happens with everything with Juno, you have to read the comics. So, and then because of Origins and that, they decide to go with something completely different with whatever they have planned for Layla. The worst part is most people don't even know there are comics. Yeah, it's really dumb. It's like huge part of the freaking game series ever since Brotherhood, if I recall. Maybe even sooner than that. I can't remember when Juno first came into the picture.
The
And then
I heard you can help me with the
we don't even get to see the ending.
Project.
Unless you read about it.
Oh, forgive me. Let me start from the
I
beginning.
need to try and find some of
I'm
the Assassin's
Neoclis, an
Creed
Imperial botanist
comics
here
though.
in Atlantis. I'm engineering a way to aid floral regrowth.
The flowers here can't just grow on their own?
Oh no! You're not one of those
Speaking
followers
of,
Minerva, are
I
you?
see. Minerva. That's one we haven't seen in a while.
Slow down.
I think so
Why
too,
don't
at
you
least
just tell
from what
me
I've
what it is you need
gathered
from me?
throughout this
Apologies,
specific
Nick
DLC,
Steve.
or
You're
the
new to
Atlantis DLC
and
so
I'm
far,
getting
they seem
ahead
to
of
be
myself. Let me begin.
making her...
Basically,
I mean,
the plants are a key resource for
they
us
keep
here.
talking about her
But a
bringing
few cycles
balance,
ago, humans
so it
overpicked
seems
them,
like
and now
she's
the
destined
air
to be
suffers.
like second Desmond
You want to grow more?
with the bloodline and
In
all
a
that.
sense, yes. I have a hypothesis, a theory that using a natural power source stronger than the sun will promote sustainable growth.
You're losing me again.
There are devices that project beams of
It's
light
gonna be
around the
interesting to
gardens
see
of
what
Triton.
happens at the end of this
Redirecting
DLC
them
to see what
using their
happens to
reflected
Layla.
surfaces would stimulate floral regrowth.
You want me to move your lights?
Yes, and the Castis, taking care of our natural resources, would send a message to all of Atlantis.
A good message, I hope.
Lighten up. That way? Okay.
It looks like all the light beams need to hit that central
All the
structure.
beams of light needs to hit that. Oh, okay. I see what I need to do. Just need to find a way up to all. Looks kind of like a climbable wall over there. No, I can just climb this. When it comes to ISU stuff, it's very like weird what you can and... Can I mess with this?
That must be the device Neoclis mentioned. Reminds me of how I opened the door to Atlantis.
Oh, hello. Oh, this is gonna be complicated, isn't it? I think... I'm pretty sure Layla and Desmond both lived at the same time, but it's like, I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on. I need to look more into the whole Desmond and Layla thing. There must be some connection there. The only connection I know so far is that she was recruited by Desmond's dad, which was extremely random. Okay, need to get these out of the way. I'm assuming in the next Assassin's Creed game we're gonna get more information about Layla Probably her past, something like that.
Won't budge.
Figure out what her role is. No, I should be fine to move from here. What the? Why can I not? What? Get it in there. Okay. What's this lead to? Oh, I was overcomplicating this. Well, her ancestry at least probably goes back further
That worked.
than Desmond's did, but I'm not sure about Layla herself. Yeah, that's the thing about Assassin's Creed, there's a lot of stuff they don't really tell you, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. So if I move this over here. I feel like I'm playing Zelda right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's exactly like playing Zelda. No. Yeah, probably. Next Assassin. I'm really excited for the next Assassin's Creed. Especially if the rumors about Vikings being true. Then I'm really excited for it. I would love a Viking game. Alright, that's 2.
We'll get the flowers growing in no time.
I guess we won't really have any news about next Assassin's Creed until possibly next year's E3, maybe? That would be way too freaking long. Must have some information before that. Even if it's just a name reveal, I'm hoping we get something more before that. Where the hell is that last beam? Am I freaking blind or something? Oh, it's over there. Oh, of course it's one of these walls. Oh, that's why I can't. Come on. Get up there. Alright, what do we got here? We need to move this, I guess. Okay. Yo, Alpha. How's it going? I play on the PS4. There we go. Yeah, I play on the PlayStation 4. And I'm also in EU If you're wondering if it's not out or something.
Beautiful. That should do it. I'll tell Neocles it's done. That doesn't seem good. What happened?
Huh.
I moved your light beams.
Oh man,
It
that
seemed to be
sucks.
working, but then
The beams are aligned, yes, but
I barely
the
slept
power
last
isn't
night
running.
myself because I
What do you
kept
think the
having
problem is?
having bad dreams last night.
None of this makes any sense. The light beams should expand across the gardens and present with enhanced photons.
Sure, man. I'm mostly just doing side. Well, I'm doing side quests mostly. I'm mostly doing side stuff for now because I
Something's
like
wrong with the photons?
just for like
Are you making
extra
fun of me?
ability
Who
points
doesn't
and
know what photons are?
stuff
Just me and the rest of the Greek world.
Never
for
mind
now.
the photons.
And then I'm
When
gonna
my
do
enhanced source powers the device, it
purely
should...
main story.
Oh. Unless the light is not progressing from the source, rendering it unenhanced.
So the next step is...
Go to the control room and make sure the power source isn't displaced.
And what exactly is this source?
An igneous matter consisting of Imperial... It's a rock. Just make sure there's a rock in the control room.
Fine. I'll go see if this rock is there.
Of course, this quest is called friggin' Birds and the Bees. Yeah, I think it comes out. I think from what I've seen so far, it comes out in America a lot later than it does in Europe. Probably due to time zones. It was out for me when I woke up this morning, so and I woke up at 6:30 a.m. So at that time it was out for me. And at least according to the trophy website, someone had already played it, so it couldn't have been out too much longer. So I'm assuming it came out maybe around between 5 and 6.
Looks like Neocles was right. There is no rock here. Hey! Stop right there!
Yeah.
Get back here!
I was honestly worrying that I would have to wait most of the day before it came out here.
Malaka!
Because they wanted to release it in America first or something. Oh. That's what I get for not paying attention when I'm running.
Thief must be in here somewhere.
What do we got in here?
Maybe if I move some things around.
Oh, hello. There she is.
What's the Castis doing running around here?
I'm chasing down a thief. Looks like you're the one who took Neocles' rock.
My name is Melita. I'm an environmental biologist, not a thief. Neocles has no claim to a natural power source like this.
That rock must be worth a lot if you're trying to steal it.
You're the Dicastis and you have no idea what the power source is? Aren't you invested in the future of our resources?
It's easy. Put the rock in Neocles' device and we'll fix the flowers.
This isn't Neocles' first attempt at population balancing. When the flowers were overpicked and the bees started dying, first he attempted to artificially pollinate the flowers. When he artificially pollinated the flowers, the soil degraded. When the soil...
I get the idea. But then, how would you fix the gardens?
I wouldn't. Nature has been healing itself for eons. Neocles needs to stop meddling.
Meddling with nature is always a bad idea.
Melita! You've always been obtuse about the project. No accountability for civilization's impact on the ecosystem.
Insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. When will you accept your hypothesis has failed?
Failed is inaccurate terminology. I simply adjusted my theory after experiencing unintended results.
Enough bickering, both of you.
You're right. I wanted to destroy the power source to end his project once and for all. But as the Dicastis, it should be your decision.
Yeah, let's have nature take its course.
All right, give me the rock. I'll end this once and for all.
Are you mad? You've completely annihilated our chances at future sustainability.
Trust in Gaia. Nature will heal itself if you allow it.
Thank you, Dicastis. This is the right direction to go in. We might not see improvements right away, but the gardens will heal themselves.
Nature always finds a way, as they say.
This is intense. As though I can't tell where my hand ends and the staff begins.
Speak.
Melita said it would take time for the gardens to heal. Those flowers don't look good. I wonder what she'd make of these.
The one who holds the staff has no choice but to face both immediate and future consequences for lifetimes. That takes responsibility.
I hear you, Alethea. You may think I'm crazy, but at least I'm accountable.
Over here. Oh, it's not one of these. Okay, I can go in here, which is nice.
I should try to stay out of sight.
Right. Oh, you can even target statues with those. That's pretty sweet. Alright, give me my thing. Or ore. Need a ton of those, I'm sure. How'd you drop me? Oh, level 1 knowledge. Sweet. Now I can enter more areas. Great. One more guy. Unless there's one guy that I didn't get to mark, but that's always possible. I'll read all of these on my own time, I think. I quick read some of them, but for the longer ones I'll read them on my own time. Nice. Let's get the viewpoint first. Always get the fast travel first. Where the hell was the way out? It's not one of those weird towers. Tower of Intellect. Over there. Okay. I like how even Atlantis have freaking haystacks. Well, sort of haystacks, I guess, not real haystacks, whatever. Not one of these. Oh, there's a signal fire here too. That's interesting.
The watch will be vigilant here.
You just gotta love Rush Assassinate. That makes stealth stuff so much easier. What else do I have to do here? Oh, thingy.
What?
This thing. One last thing to do on the middle circle. Yeah, this one is definitely not as long as or as not long, but not as big as Elysium or the Underworld, because those maps were huge. This is level 1 door as well. Sweet, so I can actually do this.
Better stay hidden.
Where to start with this one? No way. There's one more up there, but must not be a part of this specific one. Sometimes I wish I could just jump off something and not grab everything on the way down. Would have been nice. See. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do right now because these are like level 2 doors, so I guess I'll move on over here. I'm gonna get this viewpoint and then I'm gonna have to take a somewhat longish break because I need to go to the store today. I'd rather get it out of the way early before there's, you know, people all over the stores. I'm not a fan of people. How do I get up to this bridge? That's probably should be my first thing to figure out. Up there. If I get up on that main bridge, that would be like the best idea, probably. Oops. Let's try and stick to the middle. Hey, you can climb this. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's a nice shot right there. Porimos. Okay. Right then. Alright, so I'm gonna take maybe about a half an hour's break. Go to the store, eat something, and then I'll be back with more Odyssey DLC, because I'm probably gonna stream this for most of the day today, or until I'm finished, whatever comes first. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll be back in a bit later.